Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I actually wanted to talk about Alden and I guess a lot of different aspects to episode 9 because I feel like we haven't touched on episode 9 in a while just because, there's been so much stuff that has come out. We got a trailer earlier and we really haven't talked about The Walking Dead a lot. It's been a lot of focus on World Beyond and the ending and the Rick movie, Fear as well. So, you know what? I figured let's circle around back to The Walking Dead because there's a lot more stuff that's about to come out. So, before we go any further, obviously, this will contain spoilers for part 1 of The Walking Dead Season 11. And if you are new here, make sure to be a subscriber if you want more Walking Dead content like this. And as well, definitely go follow the Twitch if you're interested in watching streams of me gaming, basically. I mean, tonight I'm going to be streaming Guardians of the Galaxy. Yesterday I did a little bit with Halo. That was fun. But tonight we're going to be doing Guardians of the Galaxy, I believe tomorrow. I mean, just looking at my schedule here, I'm doing streams today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Sunday I will be doing a reaction for The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2, Episode 9, and playing Warzone while we wait for that. So I'll be doing a little bit of gaming, sort of building up to the episode's release, and then we'll watch the episode and then kind of just go from there. So yeah, I'm definitely really excited. Expect some Battlefield later on this week as well. I think I have that scheduled for Friday. Warzone on Thursday, and then Guardians of the Galaxy today and tomorrow. Because also, there's going to be a Spider-Man No Way Home trailer coming out tonight. So I'm actually really excited for that. So that's sort of why I'm doing Guardians of the Galaxy right now, is sort of to like hype up for that moment, because I'll do my live reaction tonight. So yeah, definitely go follow me on Twitch, and I hope to see you guys there. We'll talk about the Spider-Man trailer tonight. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I guess the one thing that I do want to say, and I'll just kind of we'll just start here, which is Alden's dead, right? Like I'm pretty sure Alden's dead at this point. We've learned so much about part 2. There's so much footage from part 2. Where they left him is, they left him in a place that was a little terrifying, and it was a location that the Reapers definitely knew about. And I mean, not even that, ignoring all that stuff, he was bleeding out really bad. So I really do believe we're going to get that scene where Maggie goes there to find Alden and or to get him, and then they find him as a walker in that church. I really think it's probably going to happen. I think it makes the most sense because they are kind of, I mean, unless Alden's going to play a bigger role in the story, right? Unless it's something where like they escape the Reaper camp and then they all go back to Alexandria, but they forget Alden because he's missing, but then later on it's revealed that the Reapers have him. I just don't know if they're going to go down that route because, and I keep having that leaked synopsis in my head. Like there was the leaked synopsises or whatever for like all of part 2. I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. That could have been completely fan-made. But I keep having the thought in my head that Leah is actually going to make it to the Commonwealth. And I don't know if that's going to happen. Leah could definitely die in episode 9, right? And a lot of that we are going to learn soon. I mean, some of that stuff they're probably going to hold back a little bit in that trailer. But Angela Kang, like I said about a week or two ago, that like she confirmed that they are working on the part 2 trailer right now. I imagine that is going to be coming out very soon. I'm thinking December 5th. I think once they actually release once World Beyond ends and once they're on Talking Dead, they'll release the trailer online then. I think Gimple's going to be on, and like I think they'll talk about the universe as a whole and where they're going. Honestly, if Gimple's not on for the end of World Beyond, I mean, he probably intentionally didn't want to go because he knew that people were going to ask him about the movies and he didn't want to answer anything. And it's such a weird thing too. Like, I don't mean to go off track here, but like, it's such a weird thing to not want to give out any information about it. Like, I know a part of it is that it's kind of hard. And I do think like they are ready to film, or they're really close to it. But it's just, the schedule that they have, I don't think is completely set, right? I don't think they want to stick to something and announce a bunch of stuff and then things get postponed later. I think that's why they're just staying in this phase. Honestly, though, I would prefer that. I would prefer to have a release date and then just postpone it after. Have those announcements where it's postponed. Because, like, at least in the meantime, we have something to look forward to. Like, anyways, I don't want to go off track. I already did a video talking about that. But, like, Alden, I do think is likely going to be dead in the premiere. And I think it's going to be a really sad scene. Honestly, I think this shot of Maggie is probably from her after they went there and found Alden. They might have buried him or whatever. But now she's just sort of down, and her and Negan have to travel back to Alexandria. And that's obviously where we're going to see that. And that's why, I mean, and I guess I will say that I talked about that I think early October or late September, whenever the hell. I think it was early October when part 1 ended, but I do believe the opening scene, the earlier moments of episode 9 is likely going to be a time jump. I don't think we're going to see too much of that battle. I know they ended off in a place where we saw that all that, I can't remember what it was called, Watcha or something like that, where we saw that firework weapon go off, but I think we'll see them deal with it a little bit. I literally think it's going to be 4 or 5 minutes, and then the opening credits will roll, and then it's going to be daytime, and then it's like something else entirely, because they seem to do that a lot, and I think it's because of the budget, right? Like they can't go all out with these action scenes. That's obviously going to be changing for the Rick movie, but in terms of the shows, like I hate that there's just such a low budget that you can't give us some of these epic action scenes, right? And so I expect it to go by really fast, and then I think they're just going to travel. Like there's going to be some Gabriel stuff where Gabriel encounters, I don't know what his name is, but it's that man of God or whatever with the Reaper base. Him and Daryl will be out there. There's going to be some confrontations between them and the Reapers. We are going to see some action scenes, I guess, during the day, because I know that they're in that recent trailer. We did see Negan and Carter. What the hell's his name now? I'm like forgetting. It's been so long. But that one Reaper guy with the long dark hair, we're going to see them fight in that hallway. So yeah, there's that. Another big thing that is obviously going to happen in episode 9 is Daryl and Connie's reunion, right? I mean, it's got to happen in this episode, like you would imagine anyways, because we're going to see them obviously arrive to, like, we're going to see the Commonwealth arrive there. Jerry's the one to notice them first, so Eugene and them told them, like, Eugene opened his mouth, he told everyone about Alexandria, so Jerry's going to notice them first. They're going to arrive there in Alexandria, and then at that point, I mean, what happens, right? And I think we're actually going to see that in episode 10. I think we're going to see more of that interaction in 10. Episode 9 is going to end in a way where the Commonwealth arrive, it's like this big moment, blah, 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 and then that's basically it. They're going to wrap up everything else in episode 9 and just sort of move along. And like, yeah, we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. I mean, that's why, like, I don't know what it is. I'm honestly, I'm not a fan of it, but like Angela Kang does do that quite a bit. You know, going back to even season 9, you think of that like graveyard scene. It was so epic in episode 8, but in 9, it kind of wrapped up fast. And like, you know, back then I was like, well, you know, they had to because of this and that. I think it worked, that they wanted to get to this other stuff. And I still think, like, you know, for that episode, it worked. But there's like this trend now, you know, it always happens. Whenever there's this epic action scene, it's never really that epic because the episode after, it's pretty much over within 5 minutes. So it's not really that epic. So episode 9, you know, I'm really hoping that I'm hoping it's going to be a good episode. But again, it is going to be a premiere. And I think Alden's death is likely still going to happen. I haven't really changed my opinion on that. There has been nothing that has confirmed that he's going to be around later. It seems like he is definitely a goner, because he's literally been out of the show since episode 3. Yeah, you know what? I'll just keep it simple. I think he's definitely going to be a death in episode 9. And Daryl and Connie's reunion, is that happening in 9? I really do believe so. Again, that trailer is likely going to be coming out soon, so we're going to see a lot more of part 2. I hope we don't see the Daryl and Connie reunion, though. Like, I think moments like that you definitely want to savor, and I think they will obviously savor that. They don't usually reveal too much. I think this trailer is going to be at least 2 minutes long, and they will likely have it where we do get a lot of new footage, a lot of new storylines are going to be teased, a lot of really exciting things, a lot of really like misleading things I think are going to happen, right? But yeah, I just wanted to just sort of do an episode 9 update video, just talk about what I think is going to happen in 9, and then when to expect the trailer, because that is likely going to be coming out in 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, I'll leave it here. Make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get more Walking Dead content like this. I hope to see you guys later on in tonight's stream, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you then.